Hello guys, my name is Anastasia and I'm your favorite English teacher. So this is a micro lesson called Unforgettable Meeting designed for a pre-intermediate student. And today I would like to show you how I conduct my English lessons. So this lesson focuses on reading, writing and grammar practice. So in this lesson we are going to learn about unforgettable meetings and try to predict the ending of some interesting stories. So students will talk about people they have met and learn the difference between the past simple and past continuous tenses. And at the end of the lesson, the student will write about the most unusual or influential meetings they have ever had. But first of all, let me explain you our lesson objectives. So okay guys, our lesson objectives for today's lesson are: so first, to expand vocabulary on a topic; second, to listen to people talking about their unforgettable meetings; third, to use sequencing words to tell a story; next, to practice using past simple and past continuous; and the last one, to write about an unusual or influential meeting in your life. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to the class. And okay guys, so let's start our lesson. And today we have got like a new topic called an unforgettable meeting, and we are going to talk about some unforgettable meetings and try to predict the ending of some interesting stories. And as for grammar, as I promised to you on our previous lesson, we will practice using past simple and past continuous. So okay, first of all, let me ask you, please look at these photos and read the hashtag. So please, what do they have in common? I give you the time just to explore the pictures. And Maria, tell me, how do you think what all these pictures have got in common? Yeah, maybe they are about meetings. But tell me, how do you think, Stepan, are these meetings just the usual common meetings, or maybe they are a special one? Yeah, maybe they are special one, because if you see a prime minister or maybe someone like a celebrity, maybe it's a unforgettable meeting, we can say like that. And okay, how do you think, Anna, were this meeting planned or did they happen by chance? Yeah, we can say this meeting actually happened by chance. So guys, tell me please, have you ever met anyone who's like very famous, and after that meeting you could say that it was like an unforgettable meeting? Okay, Stepan, tell me. Yeah, once you have met Billie Eilish. Oh wow, I hope you enjoyed this meeting. And you even tried to talk with her. Oh wow, I hope it was a great experience for you. Okay guys, thank you so much for these tasks, and let's go to the reading part. So we've got like 3 different stories about identical twins who live separately and own a pet. So we have to read them and answer the question below the stories. So I actually have created for you comic. And yeah, you can just have a look on a comic, or you can just read the stories. So it's just up to you. I give you just a 2 minutes. It's very easy stories. It's very easy text. I give you just a 2 minutes, and then we will have a quiz. Thank you guys. And now let's answer the question after the first story. So Maria, tell me, why did the cat get scared? Okay, so are you sure he met his identical twin? So Stepan, tell me, what is the right answer to first story? Yeah, right, he met his owner's identical twin. Yeah, he met his sister of her mother. Okay guys, thank you so much for reading and for the quiz, and let's go to the grammar part. Okay guys, and now let me explain you grammar. So please look on the board, and you can see like 2 sentences from our previous listening. I sat next to her, but she looked shy and was playing on her cell phone, so I didn't talk to her. While we were walking towards the shop, we saw many people on the street. Just have a look on this verb construction, was playing and were walking, and please answer the question. So, do the form was playing and were walking describe the past present or present? So, Maria, what is the answer? Yeah, they are actually describe the past. Okay, Stepan, question number 2 just for you. How do we form were working and was playing? Yeah, was were plus verb with ing ending. Good. Okay, guys. So let me explain you the difference between past simple and past continuous in general. Okay. We use past simple to talk about an event, a habit, or a state at definite time in the past. And like in all the tenses, we've got time markers. And at past simple, they are actually yesterday, last week, last month, last year, like 3 days ago, and etc. Yeah. And what about past continuous? So we use past continuous to talk about events that were in progress at a specific time in the past. And the second option when we use the past continuous to show that two actions were happening at the same time. Okay. And guys, let me also explain you about special cases. Please also be very attentive. So option number 1, if you see when and while. So you have to be very attentive because if you can see when, so this is a special case. I can call it like an action interrupt another action. So we use past continuous for the action that was already in progress and past simple for the action that interrupted it. And in these cases we usually use when. Just look on the board and you can see our example. He was driving a car when his wife phoned him. He was driving, this is the action in progress, and his wife phoned him. So this is the action that has actually interrupted that he was driving a car. Yeah, his first action. So be attentive in these cases. So case number 2. Also, two actions happen at the same time in the past. Yeah, and we've got an example here. She was reading. Where is my pencil? She was reading, and her daughter were playing. Yeah, so was reading and were playing. This is actually two action happened at the same time. That's why we use here in all these cases just past continuous. Okay, let's was reading and were playing. Okay, guys, so let's have some practice after our grammar explanation. I hope you understood all the rules. So please, you have to choose the correct options to complete the sentences. Okay, I in my garden when a stranger up to my door. So Maria, tell me how you can say here. So which verbs you need to choose here? Yeah, I was working in my garden when a stranger. Yeah, one action actually interrupted another action. So which tense you have to use here? Yes, right, past simple. So came up to my door. Yeah, so I was working and a stranger came up to my door. Okay, the next sentence will be for Stepan. Okay, Stepan, tell me, he about 3 meters away looking at me and smiling. Yeah, so I think it will be just which tense do you want to use here? Okay, I think it will be past continuous. Yes, right, was standing. Why it's not were standing? Yeah, because it's he. And we cannot use just standing because it was like a past action. Okay, guys, thank you so much. And let's go to our writing part. Okay, guys, so this is the last part of our lesson and this is a writing task. So you have to write a story of the most unusual or unforgettable person you have ever met. It could be someone who changed your life, taught you something important, just up to you. Please include in your story the following things. Who was this person? When and where did you meet them? What were you doing when you met them? What was the meeting unforgettable, and how did it influence you? And please, according to our lesson, you have to include two grammar things. Like you have to include past simple and past continuous, and of course our today's vocabulary. So let's get started. I'm sure you will have like a wonderful writing part, and we will read it aloud together at the end of the lesson.